We made it all the way to Atlanta, but I think we got a problem. Dale is not tall enough to get into the sign show. Dale, you got like 3 more inches here, man.
How about now?
We're good. Let's go.
Yes, let's do it.
Man, where do we begin? Look at all these people.
Wow, that's crazy. You know, we should probably find somebody from ISA and get the lowdown on what we need to see.
Good idea.
Oh man, every time we come here we see all this crazy stuff, man.
I love it.
And it's funny to see exactly how big our industry is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Every time we have a show, there's more and more.
Yep.
Better and better technology.
It is here. Wow. We got to talk to these guys too. Matter of fact, we got to talk to them right now. Come here. What's up, man? How you doing? Good, good. How you doing, man? Not bad. Doing all right?
Yeah, this is my life at a trade show. I'm trying to see stuff. He stops and talks to everybody. Come on, man, we gotta go.
I think Rick left me. Now what am I gonna do? Okay, we have made it. We are sitting here at the hub, the ISA's focal point at the show. This is the place to be if you've ever been at an ISA show. People come here, relax, hang out, talk about the industry. I'm here with Lori Anderson, the president and CEO of the International Sign Association. The 75-year-old association.
Yes,
tell us a little bit about this.
ISA is an amazing organization, and yes, we put on this incredible trade show that is the place to go in the sign graphics and visual communications industry. But we do so much more. We help sign companies grow and learn every single day. We're passionate as hell about it, and we will do anything to help sign companies grow. When we put on programs, like we've done a lot of virtual, we've learned how to do virtual in the last 2 years.
Yeah, sure.
And it expanded our audience. We have had participation from 115 countries when we've done some virtual programs.
That might be a blessing in disguise there.
Yeah,
that's great.
exactly.
Yeah, because people reach out in that way, which wasn't anything that we focused on before, virtually anyway.
Right.
So we're really excited to be here. You know, of course, our travel to Atlanta is fun, you know, to begin with, but to be here after all these years without doing the show, man, we missed it so much. So it's really exciting. Tell me what's new, what's exciting this year, or what's going on here, and why is this the place to be?
This is the place to be. It is the largest show of its kind in the world. There's nothing else like it. And if you don't come, you're missing out on all the innovations. So you can stay in your sign shop and just do the same thing over and over again. You don't know the latest thing.
Right.
If it's software solutions or printing solutions or LED or electrical wiring, everything is here.
Sure.
It's soup to nuts. Everything in the sign industry is on this show floor, and all the exhibitors and vendors have new solutions.
Yeah.
And so staffing is a problem, right?
Yep.
So maybe you have a technological solution that helps you with this, and it's all here.
Tell us what else you do besides the show.
Well, we do way more than this. So think about it. A sign company needs so much to help their company, right?
Yep.
And what associations do best is things that one company cannot do on their own. And when you think about government regulations, sign codes, any type of regulatory work.
Yeah, because like with LED boards and stuff, there's all kinds of different rules and regulations for that. So you guys assist in that?
Well, 100%. In fact, we have a team of 3 in our advocacy department that know pretty much everything about sign codes and regulations and all the laws impacting the sign and graphics and visual communications industry.
Right.
So much so that we even do legal briefs. A major case just went to the Supreme Court that was just decided only about a week or 2 ago. We filed an amicus brief, and in the oral arguments to the court, our brief was mentioned. And the industry won.
It's crazy. See, that's what the ISA does. They fight for us as sign companies.
That's what we do.
That's great. I love it. I love it. And I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And so now think smaller.
Okay.
Your town or city won't let you get your sign permit. That's what we do to help.
No.
And we do research. We have a sign research foundation that's part of us. We provide the research to help you argue your case before city planners and city officials.
No way.
Yes, that's
See,
what we
now
do.
I'm finding out that we're not using you guys to the full extent. I didn't even know that was something you guys offered.
Absolutely. I'm not stopping there.
Okay.
We do more.
What
Wait.
you got?
There's
You got
more. Okay, so we have an incredible education program. We have over 80 online course curriculums that is learn at your own pace. When an employee, and hiring is always a problem these days, right?
Yeah, sure.
So you're onboarding people that don't know anything about the industry. We have Signs 101 courses. We have advanced courses in everything from sign installation to electrical to vinyl to you name it. Companies can buy a whole package for their entire staff, and it reduces the burden on you for training.
Wow.
So if you hire someone who's not familiar with the industry, which is very common now because it's so hard,
sure.
right?
Yeah, of course.
You can have them take our courses for your basic sign knowledge, and you don't have to do it.
I had no idea. Right. And I've been doing this almost 40 years, and the fact that I've been involved in all this and didn't know all those resources are right there. And how would somebody go to find those courses?
The website's really hard, so you need a pencil.
It's hard? All right,
you need a
write
pen.
this down.
You got to write this down.
All right.
Signs.org.
Signs.org.
See, I told you it's hard.
Tough one.
Stuff.
That's amazing. So anybody can go on there and take a look at it and see what's up. You have to be a member.
No.
No?
You don't have to be a
Just
member.
go on there
no,
and
we
and
want
check
you
it
to be
out.
a member because you get a reduced cost.
Oh, nice.
Right? And so if you
Nice,
have
very good.
membership information, we have that on our site. And so if you're located in Florida,
Yes,
right?
Orlando,
And so we have a wonderful group of affiliates around the country, and there is a Southern States Sign
Yep,
Association. If you join that organization, you are automatically a member of ISA. You don't even have to pay us any dues.
So as we're walking around the show, I've got friends and the people in the industry and whatnot asking me certain questions and, like, how can I grow my business? What do you do about this scenario? What about you? What kind of support services do you guys offer that might help them?
Chances are the most burning problem, pain point that you have, we have something here that can help you answer it. And so we have all kinds of education sessions.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, besides the show floor.
Absolutely. And so it's everything from general business to, we had a whole day workshop on digital signs.
Really? Huh?
Yes, and we have hour-long sessions. I'm so excited to attend something we're doing new this year called community cohorts. You gather with a group of people who are like you.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to facilitate a CEO community cohort.
Okay.
Getting together to talk about the problems they're having and finding solutions. And these great ideas happen. And that's what ISA Sign Expo does the best. It's like you could stand in a booth, meet someone right beside you who's all the way across the country you never meet otherwise.
Yep.
And they have the same problem you do, and they found a solution. And all of a
they're
sudden,
going to share that.
they are going to share that.
And we've been coming across this too. I think in the sign industry, there's a camaraderie that we have as industry professionals. Everybody says, "Oh, who's your competition?" And honestly, there isn't that. I don't think there's that competition because there's so much work out there. There's so many. I don't know if all the sign companies can do all the sign projects. You have to, we can't wrap all the cars on the planet. There has to be other people that do that, right? So I think that, there's this really great group feel to what's going on, and to be able to, find out and that's a crazy thing too, because owning a company, let alone a sign company, it's a hard thing. I mean, there's all kinds of challenges and difficulties, and you go home at the end of the day and you just beat down, because the daily stresses of everything that's going on. But to come here and to talk with people that are across the nation,
who do what you do,
and their experiences in the same thing, it makes you feel like you're not doing this by yourself. You're out here with all these other industry professionals that are doing the same thing as you and going through the same thing. So I think it's a nice support group of all of us coming together.
It's cathartic in a way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you realize you're part of something bigger.
Right. Yeah,
And
I like
that
that.
just does your soul good. Wonderful event we had. It was a B2B matchmaking event. It was speed dating. We had over 100 people in a room, and you move around, and installers would meet national sign companies for 5 minutes each. We sold out of that event within
Really?
a few days of opening it, and this is the first time we've done it, and so we're going to tweak it and get it even better for next year in Las Vegas.
And obviously it went well. I mean, that
was
sounds like a great idea.
Just awesome.
Wow.
And there's 2 competitions on the show floor this year.
Competitions? Like what kind of competitions?
I mean,
like,
now, sign people like to be hands-on, right?
Of course.
Right? It's not just theoretical. You want to touch and feel and do it.
You're creating
We have
something, sure.
a car wrap competition, right, with the Wrap Institute that is insane to watch.
That's awesome.
And we're going to have something called the Fabrication Experience, a competition with heats of teams of 2 building sign boxes.
What?
And the winner of the Fabrication Experience, wait for it, $1,000.
Wins $1,000.
I know.
That's great. That's great. I love it. This is awesome. I'm really excited about Vegas next year. It's going to be a great show. But first, we got to check out this show. Stay tuned, guys.
And what time is it?
What time is it?
Showtime.
Showtime. I love this lady.